What's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive-In. My name is Monkey.
Yo, it's your boy saying Prodigy.
We're back. I'm back anyways with Spider-Man. We're about a little bit more than halfway through the game, but I'm playing this game mostly because it is somewhat relevant to the topic we're going to be diving into today, which is superhero related, but in a completely different universe. We're going to be diving in today on the latest rumors from the DC universe surrounding Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill. Mostly Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is the announcement that everyone's been blown up about lately. And apparently the rumor is right now, and these are very strong rumors, that both actors are out of their respective roles. So Henry Cavill is hanging up the cape as Superman, and Ben Affleck is leaving Batman. And Ben Affleck's role, he's been rumored to leave Batman ever since, like, Batman v Superman, basically.
He has. It's been rumored for a minute that he was going to leave. And I was kind of upset about it, like, for a long time. And I still am, because I like him as Batman. And his Batman does make sense.
He's a great Batman. Like, the announcement of Ben Affleck leaving Batman, like, that doesn't really surprise me much, though, because, again, it's been rumored for so long.
Yeah.
And I've just been waiting for it. And I already know exactly who I want to be Batman if they decide to recast him. And it would make sense. But we'll talk about that later on in the episode. But this news coming out about Henry Cavill leaving Superman, that's freaking out of nowhere.
Yeah, I thought that was such a surprise and honestly a shock.
Yeah,
I was just like, whoa. He was perfect.
Right? He was.
Henry Cavill.
Seriously, he was honestly the perfect Superman. Like, I really cannot think of another actor who could take on his role, because he just, I don't know, his look was perfect. The way he portrayed Superman was spot on. And I thought,
Clark
like,
Kent was just immaculate. Like,
it was great. Like, it's hard to, like, you know, balance the two characters, because basically whenever you play a superhero, you're playing two characters, unless you know you're in the Marvel universe and you're playing like, because like the Marvel universe doesn't really, you know, do the whole secret identity thing. Everyone knows their own identities except for Spider-Man. Speaking about DC though, it's hard to balance doing their like superhero identity and their like normal identity. Ben Affleck and even Henry Cavill both portrayed both versions of themselves perfectly.
Sorry, guys. And the way they interacted with themselves was really great too. You know,
it was.
It did show off that, you know, that little standoff they had between them, where it's just like, you know, Bruce, I could really kill you, and then he's like, you know, Clark, I could really kill you.
Exactly.
I hate the fact that they're leaving. I really do.
Me too. I honestly do too, because both of them are such great actors, and honestly, I think this is going to be catastrophic for the DCEU, because they've dealt with so many issues since they rebooted their whole universe and started these movies.
Yeah, they can't
keep a
director or actor.
They can't. I mean, they've struggled with directors leaving, actors being recast, and everything. It's been crazy.
The same thing can be said about the Hulk, Spider-Man, and the Hulk and Spider-Man. Same thing can be said about them.
Of course. And I totally understand that.
You know what I mean?
I totally understand that.
Yeah, they actually got their shit together. So.
Yeah, it's going to be hard because these are two of the biggest characters in the DC universe, not to mention the DCEU. They both the actors were pivotal in the reboot of the DCEU to begin with. So basically, DC has choices here. They could either reboot again and basically make everything they've done between Man of Steel and Justice League null and void, or they can just recast the two characters and not say anything about it. Yeah, which either way, it's not going to end well for DC.
It depends. The reboot could salvage and save everything, but at the same time, you got to pick the right characters this time around. Like,
yeah, you actually have to pick characters that are going to stick around and don't have any other
obligations.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the beauty with the MCU. The MCU casts characters that basically they're only doing MCU movies.
Yeah, but the problem with that is then they want short contracts.
That's totally fine though. I mean, look at how the MCU is doing though, because all the biggest Avengers actors, they've been here for 10 years, and they've been making billions of dollars.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? I mean, their contracts movie-wise are short, but I mean they've been around for 10 years. They've been making cameo appearances and everything. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
It makes sense. I mean, shorter contracts or not, I mean, having characters that solely do your stuff is honestly better.
Stick around.
It's better.
I mean, and it's been a thing, not even in just comics, but in like a lot of times where actors just leave. You know, they just like leave, and you have to either recast or cancel the show. You know, recast or cancel the movie.
And that's what happened with Andrew Garfield. That's what happened with Edward Norton. Well, how do you think they're gonna swing this?
I honestly, well, let's see here. You can't really. People have known DC for being a little too overzealous and like kind of jumping the gun a little bit with their movies and like kind of forcing their way through things. And they saw it didn't really work too well. So hopefully they'll learn from the mistake. And just, unfortunately it sucks, but just reboot it. Now, you could be so bold. I don't think this has ever been done, but you could be so bold as to reboot with the same characters and then just...
Yeah, that was going to be my other question. That was going to be my other question. If they're going to reboot the entire universe, or they're just going to reboot Batman and Superman. Because honestly, the rest of the actors that they've cast, they're great, except for maybe Cyborg, and I mean Aquaman's good, but I could find other characters that could play Aquaman better. Jason Momoa is awesome, but I kind of want Jason Momoa to be Lobo rather than Aquaman.
Well, I could see Jason Momoa as I definitely could see him as Lobo.
Lobo would be perfect for him because he has that mentality, he has that attitude.
I do like him as Aquaman, and I can't wait to see the movie. I can't wait to give it a chance, see what's up with it. You know. But no, I agree. Like at first I didn't like Cyborg. But then I saw the movie and I actually liked the way he portrayed him. You know what I mean?
I like the way they did him. I like the way they did him, but I don't like the the actor was fine, but I don't like the CGI they did for him. He looked super weird.
Oh yeah, like the machine, like his body.
Yeah, it was really weird.
It was kind of weird. It's until like the very end where he actually gets his like, because it was supposed to be like a prequel Cyborg body, you know.
Yeah, and that's fine. I get that. I
see what you mean, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to the original question though, do you think they're going to reboot all the characters, or do you think they're just going to reboot Batman and Superman?
Well, I think they're just going to reboot Batman and Superman, because think about it, like this has been in the works. Like they've been talking about leaving, especially Ben Affleck, for months now. If they were really ready to like reboot the whole thing, they would have shut down Aquaman and they would have shut down Shazam, you know.
And Wonder Woman.
Yeah, they would have shut down Wonder Woman. That's still in production. So I feel like they're just gonna, if they do end up leaving, they're just gonna reboot those two and then just kind of fit them in with the continuity of the rest of it. You know, and that's not actually a bad idea. You know what I mean? Because you don't want everybody else's efforts to go to waste.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Actually, see, the way I think that they should do it, and I think this would work rather well, is instead of rebooting the characters and making them the same character, keep the mantle of Superman and Batman, but have different, you know, versions of them. So we've been hearing a lot about Michael B. Jordan being looked at for Superman, right?
Right.
And I did some research, and there actually was a legit black Superman.
Oh, really?
This was in the New 52, okay? And you know the New 52 was like their multiverse type of deal, right?
Right.
So basically, there was a legitimate black Superman. His name was Calvin Ellis, or Kal-El. He was black from Earth 23. He was a Kryptonian.
Oh.
He's legitimately Kal-El, but he's a different... He's basically what would be if Kal-El was black. He's actually President of the United States and Superman. He works in tandem with Lex Luthor, Brainiac, and a bunch of other guys. And he's the leader of the Justice League. Yeah.
That's ballin', yo.
He's all that
so
fucking
dope.
shit. So honestly,
that is so dope.
DC could honestly swing it if they wanted to do a black Superman. However, it could not be Clark Kent. If they race swap Clark Kent, it's not going to go over well at all with anyone. Literally nobody.
They have to be authentic. They have to be authentic about this if they want this to do well.
If they want to throw in Michael B. Jordan as Calvin Ellis, that could 100% work. I could definitely see that. Now I could definitely see other black actors filling in that role much better than Michael B. Jordan, because right now all I can see from Michael B. Jordan is Killmonger. But
And Creed.
and Creed, yeah, that's true. Yeah, his role from Creed is probably going to be more like Calvin Ellis than Killmonger. Killmonger was awesome. I loved him as Killmonger. I thought it was fantastic.
Oh yeah, he was fucking great.
But I could definitely see him as Calvin Ellis. If they decide to do that, they have to cast him as Calvin Ellis, not Clark Kent. All right? And it could work. They could just do like a little, multiverse type deal. I mean, they kind of introduced the multiverse in Justice League, so it could honestly work. It wouldn't break the world or anything. They've already done it a billion times in the anime or in the TV series, so it could definitely work.
I mean, I feel like Flash has to introduce the multiverse because.
Well, I mean, they were going to do that in Flashpoint, and then Flashpoint got shelved, which I am still confused at why it got shelved. Because that's the one thing that everyone was freaking looking forward to, was Flashpoint. Flashpoint would have been a great idea.
The older Batman, oh my god, yo, that kills.
And they even had the best actor for Thomas Wayne too, and he was going to be Batman.
They did.
I mean, Negan was going to be Thomas Wayne. It would have been perfect. That would have been the best casting choice in any superhero movie ever in the history of the world. I'm not even kidding. I am not kidding. But anyways, so if they do end up doing that, it would work. But they'll have to do the whole multiverse thing, which they can definitely do.
Yuri needs my help.
Now, in terms of Batman, a really good idea for Batman would be kind of doing the same thing where they choose a different character to take on the mantle of Batman. And in this case,
Nightwing.
Nightwing. It's already been done.
Nightwing movie.
It's already been done. Nightwing has taken the mantle of Batman multiple times.
Or you could do, because one of the arcs is when Batman is supposedly dead, or he actually does die.
Yeah, in Batman in the animated series Batman, or animated movie rather, Batman Bad Blood, Batman gets kidnapped and Nightwing takes over the mantle as Batman.
I mean, I'm talking about a comic book art that all four Robins fight against each other for the mantle.
Oh yeah,
everybody else is trying to take over. Like, they could do that as a Nightwing movie. Like, that would be dope. You know what I mean?
That would be totally dope. I would be totally down with that. Plus, they already introduced like the Robins in the first place, so it's not it's not like they're just not there. I mean, they're obviously there, so it would 100% work.
I would say either do that or do a Red Hood movie. That would be the only two. It would be the only two things I would say that.
Either way, they're going to have to have a reason as to why both characters are not, those characters anymore. So have a reason why Clark Kent's not Superman anymore, and have a reason why Bruce Wayne's not Batman. Either they die, they hang up the mantle, or something else. But give us a reason. Don't just, you know, throw it in there and say, "Oh, this is a thing. Deal with it."
maybe Bruce Wayne had to battle his biggest challenge yet, arthritis.
Right? Something. They have to explain it. If they don't explain it, it's not going to work.
Morning, oh, my back.
Right. Well, I mean, he already said in Justice League that he's getting too old for this. So, you know, they gave him an opening. They gave him an opening to hang up the cape. And they end up doing it this way. I would rather them do different variations of the characters instead of just completely rebooting the character in general, because I'm getting kind of tired of the exact same character all the time.
And that's the thing about Spider-Man. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody's getting tired of reboots.
Exactly, and I'm actually interested in a Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Yeah, me too. You know, I'd be interested to see where that goes.
But is there anything else you want to say about the casting rumors going on right now?
I hope they figure it out. You know, right? There are still rumors, so maybe they can work out scheduling options, or, you know, for whatever reason Ben Affleck's leaving, maybe he'll change his mind and not want to disappoint people. I don't know. You know, but I guess that's my 2 cents. You know.
Yeah, I agree.
What about you? Any last thoughts?
No, I just think that if they don't do this, if they don't handle this, if they don't swing this the right way, it's going to be the final nail in the coffin for DC.
I'm going to have to wait another 10 years before they retry this shit.
Exactly. I'm serious. Because DC is on thin ice already. Their movies have not done well at all. And this could honestly put them under. But anyways, guys, we want to know your thoughts about the latest casting rumors for DC, whether you are excited or sad about Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck leaving their respective roles, or whether you think this is all bullshit and this is all just a grab for attention to get more people to care about DC movies. Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you like this video, please swipe right on that like button. If you want to see more of us talking about breaking news in the TV, movie, and video game universe, or doing opinionated pieces of the same things, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you get notified whenever our videos go live.
We're really fun people.
Seriously. And guys, just to let you know, we are not going to be uploading any videos Monday or Wednesday because your boy Monkey is going to be on his honeymoon. I'm getting married.
My man getting married.
Yep, I'm getting married on Saturday, so I'm going to be, you know, taking a break from all this stuff for a few days. I'm going to be missing it. I will. But I'm going to be spending quality time with the wife. Oh, man. The wife. That's going to take some getting used to.
My mind. Man, I remember meeting you in fucking freshman year. Look at you now.
Yeah. Anyway, Julian, thank you so much for coming on today.
Of course, bro.
Ladies and gents, stay excellent, and we'll see you on Friday in the new Dive-In.